Hi and welcome to the third edition of Sid Says, where on a weekly basis I will be going through all the latest Tottenham Hotspur transfer deals, gossip, rumours, you name it. I will try and cover whatever players that are being linked with Tottenham Hotspur. So this week, got 5 players again. There's a lot of emphasis at the moment on defenders and midfielders, but more so defenders. So I've got a few defenders that I will be going on. So with the first one, let's go with Yannick Vestergaard. Many of you might know Yannick Vestergaard from Southampton. He's been their rock for the last couple of seasons. He's done really well for Southampton. As you can see, he is their centre-back, currently playing for Denmark in the Euro 2020/2021. He's doing really well. People that have been watching Denmark, his partnership with, he's obviously got Joachim Andersen as well at the back. Very good defender. Past 2 seasons, he's done really well at Southampton. He is 28 years old. He has a right foot and a left foot that he uses constantly. Everyone has a right foot and a left foot, but he can use both. So he'd be ideal for our right side and left side. 6'5" tall. And his valuation at the moment is 15 to 20 million. So Yannick Vestergaard at Southampton. Before I go any further, guys, if you would please subscribe, like, follow, and share. Sid Says will be available twice a week. If you have any comments, if you have any other players that you want to talk about that are potentially linked or you feel that might be good to Tottenham Hotspur, please feel free to drop a comment in the box. And on the next show, when I have my next guest, I will discuss further. And even if the players that I've mentioned, if you want to comment on them, please feel free to do so. Vestergaard is a very good addition. I mean, as you can see, we've had some links with Southampton. We've got Pochettino from them. We've got Toby Alderweireld as well. And this guy looks really good. And I think he'll be slotting straight into our defence. The most important thing for me as well is the fact that he's suited to the Premiership. He knows the Premiership as well. However, valuation is 15 to 20 million. Unfortunately, we all know what Daniel Levy's transfer business is like. And from what I hear, Southampton do not want to deal with Tottenham Hotspur and Daniel Levy, especially after what happened with Toby Alderweireld. They obviously think they got the dud end of the deal, and Daniel Levy basically rattled them over. So this one's going to be a very good signing if Daniel Levy and if Southampton are willing to negotiate with Tottenham Hotspur. Next on the list is another player. I think I might have mentioned him before, but he's been on our radar for the last season or so. And that is Nikola Milenkovic. Currently, Milenkovic is playing at Fiorentina. Centre-back again. Right-footed, 23 years old. 6'3", and his valuation is 25 million. Now, I'm not too sure what people may think of him. I've had mixed reviews. I've seen some footage of him as well. He's a very versatile defender. He's very good. Like I said to you, he's only 23 years old. The stumbling block again is he a Tottenham Hotspur defender? Like I said, we've had a lot of links with him. I think Mourinho was linked with him, and prior to that, we was linked to him. So there is some rumours there. I've also believe that we've started negotiations. Now, I don't know what that means. Paratici is dealing with his agent and their club president or the director of football at Fiorentina. We have launched a bid, but we don't know what it is. It looks like a player that he wants, and again, this is going to be one of them there where we're going to have to watch this space. And again, another one of them that might do well for us at the back, but as a partnership with maybe Sanchez or Dyer, it's not going to work. Him and Vestergaard, for me, could do the business. But again, it's 25 million valuation. Let's see what Daniel Levy offers on this one. Next on the list, Joachim Andersen. Last season, a lot of you might remember him playing for Fulham. Very, very highly regarded defender. He had, I know Fulham got relegated, but he was one of the shining stars. A lot of paper talk. A lot of pundits have rated this guy really, really highly. 25 years old, 6'2", right-footed. He's also playing for Denmark in the Euros as well. His value is 25 million, but it's rising. He's finished his loan spell at Fulham. He's gone back to Lyon, and it's just a matter of, obviously, Lyon won the French title last season, so it's going to be a matter of whether they are willing to let him go, especially after the season that he's had. For me, this one's a no-brainer. If he's available, we're after him. Get him, pay the 25 million. All right, if not, pay 27 million. Get him in. He is used to the Premiership. He knows the players. And personally, I think he'll be a very, very good acquisition for Tottenham Hotspur. I know I've spoken to a lot of people and a lot of Tottenham fans, and they agree as well that he would be a cracking signing because obviously he's used to the Premiership. He's used to the atmospheres. He's used to the pressure. So ideal for me to slot into our defence. If you've got any comments on this guy, if you think he's good enough for us, if you think we should be going hell-bound for him and getting him, please leave a comment underneath. Like I said, please subscribe, please like as well, and follow. I will get back to you with regards to your comments next week, and we'll discuss this further. So that's Andersen. Hopefully, tomorrow night, him and Vestergaard won't have a good game. Now, for England purposes, we don't want them to have a good game. And we don't want them to, we want them to concede, basically, because we want England into the final. Apart from that, I'll have him all day at Tottenham. Next on my list I have is Haris Seferovic, playing for Switzerland in the Euros. He scored 3 goals at Euros, and he's one of their star players in this tournament. Currently playing for Benfica. Centre forward, and he also likes to play as a left winger and a second striker. Now, second striker meaning, is he going to... Well, we're not going to play second striker if Harry Kane stays. He's going to be on the bench coming on. But again, for cup competitions, we've got a lot of cups next season. He could be a very good acquisition. But at 29 years old, he was going to be looking to go to a club where he's going to be maybe their main striker or as part of a 2-team strike force. He's 6'1". Valuation again is 25 million, right-footed. For me, this could work if we sold Harry Kane. If he can come in, he's done really well at Euros. People that have watched Switzerland, they're the surprise team of the tournament, and he's done quite well. Like I said to you before, scored 3 goals, but it's whether we're willing to take a gamble on a 29-year-old alongside Harry Kane, because he's not going to get game time. But could he be one of these players? I mean, everyone remembers Karol Pobowski in the Euros when he had an absolute storming Euros, and on the back of that, he got his move to Man United, and it just didn't work out. There's probably a couple of other players that have had absolute storming World Cups, storming European Championships. On the back of that performances, they've got moves to clubs, and it's just not worked out. Cruyff was another one. Man United bought him again. Didn't work out. So Rebrov, I know he didn't have that much of a good tournaments, but again, another Tottenham player that he had storming came to us, and he was absolutely just got demolished in the couple of seasons he was with Spurs. And my final one for today, Mikkel Damsgaard, another Denmark player. So this week, it might as well be a Denmark special because we've got 3 Denmark players. I've seen a lot of this guy in the European Championships, and he looks a phenomenal player. 21 years of age. Now, the value is 15 million plus. So if we go by his age, 21 years old, 15 million is not going to happen, because I believe there's a few clubs looking at him, including Barcelona. And that 15 million valuation is going to, in my opinion, is probably going to be, you're looking at minimum double. So I'm looking at 30 million if you're lucky. Attacker, and he's a left winger. Again, he scored 3 goals at the Euros. And he's relishing in a Denmark team that's got Vestergaard, Andersen, Christian Eriksen obviously got injured, so all the best. Højbjerg is having an absolute stormer as well, and he's part of that team. And he's attacking, and as a striker, a left winger, is doing really, really well. Again, tomorrow night, he's going to be a player to watch out for. 21 years old, really, really good. He's up for the Euros as well. And do we need another left winger is the question everyone's going to be asking. We've got Son there at the moment, and in my opinion, in a lot of Tottenham fans' opinion, Son is irreplaceable, at that position. Unless Kane gets sold, Son gets up top, he may play on the left. But then he's only 21 years old. He's a youngster, so, you know, we could play him as a number 10 if we needed to behind Son. Who knows? But that's my 5 players this week on the potential transfers. Like I said before, please leave your comments underneath. Share this link. If you've got any other players that you would like me to have a look at, please feel free to leave them underneath, and I will get back to you. More discussions on my next episode. We'll discuss the players that you might want discussing. I'll have also look at further transfer targets. There is a few more, but I can't get all of them in one show. I've just got to keep going different ones. This is Sid Says. Sid Says these are the potential 5 transfers. Sid Says for me, Vestergaard, Andersen and Damsgaard are 3 definites I would like in the Tottenham team next season. However, Sid does say it's down to Daniel Levy, Paratici and Nuno Gomez to decide if they're good enough. If they listen to Sid Says, they might go and get them. So, until the next edition, until the next show, subscribe, follow, like, share, and till the next time, that's Sid Says. Off I go.